The random and merciless nature of the fighting in Syria continues to kill people in the most terrible ways. This video appears to show a baby shot straight through the side, killed by the Syrian military, either by accident or design. Just one incident in one day in the city of Homs. Hardly surprising then that the Red Cross says there is a most urgent need to establish an aid corridor.
I cannot really say much except that the ICRC is actually exploring several possibilities for delivering humanitarian aid that is needed urgently. These possibilities include the cessation of fighting in the most affected areas to facilitate swift access to the people in need by both the Syrian Arab Red Crescent and the ICRC. And the content of these discussions that we are having with the Syrian authorities and others involved in the fighting remains bilateral and confidential.
Yet while the Red Cross said on Monday that it had been speaking to all sides to establish a ceasefire, one opposition group in Homs now says nobody from the organisation has been in contact with them and seem to criticise the terms of the initiative, saying it favoured the Assad regime.
Upon contacting our Syrian Network for Human Rights colleagues in Baba Amr, we were informed that no one from the ICRC has contacted them in order to bring them aid. The ICRC statement indicates that there is a war in Syria between two armies which are equal in strength fighting each other, and this is completely removed from the reality of Syria and only works in favour of the Syrian regime.
All of which indicates firstly the fractured nature of the Syrian opposition and how hard it is even for the most neutral organisation to prove it isn't taking sides, and just how desperate the situation remains in Homs, where people can't even rely on the most basic emergency services for their injuries. Lawrence Lee, Al Jazeera.